This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. The linebacker shifting around now. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, Chris, if Texas is going to make a run in this playoff, they're going to have to run the football well. And they've always been able to do that with elite talent at that position. Check out this list. Ricky Williams, Cedric Benson, Earl Campbell, Bijan Robinson, and a guy I had to see firsthand when I played, Jamal Charles. This dude was incredible.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Set it down, spotted at the 48. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's got a crease. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He hands it off from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Back to throw. It's Manning. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. Bites off a defender. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And they'll kick it away here. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage. And here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He's going to take off. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision.
Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. And if he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense. Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4th.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one, but Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
The kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Sees an opening. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
That might be the spark that this defense needs. They're down in this ball game, really haven't had a ton of success, and right after that explosive play, they're able to get to the quarterback. Let's see if they can build on that success, Chris, and continue to get stops, try to get the ball back for their offense.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really good job.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now the Bulldogs signal for their 1st timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And that one's straight down the middle.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Using his legs, it's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. Timeout call, that's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Humphreys. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
The receiver grabs it, breaks into the clear. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. Two, also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock.
The DB's backing off from the line now. It's another deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Linebacker shifting around now. He's got some space. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Important third down play coming up. To the air. It's Stockton. Snags a good throw. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
6th play of the drive coming up. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Dogs. And that will give them the lead now. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, Give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Dropping back, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Was out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Manning. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to scramble to the 45. He slides down, but it's enough to pick up the first down. Good play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Townsend. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, that is exactly what this defense needed. Their backs were against the wall. They needed a tackle for loss, and they got it. Now this offense is going to have to think about throwing the ball and probably attack the best matchup that they have. Who's your best receiver, and how can you get him a one-on-one situation?
Dropping back, it's Manning. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. It's Georgia on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stockton. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Can they catch him? You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. Eludes a tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's Brown. That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Press coverage now from these DBs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up. That's a nice stop.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Manning. Here comes the pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on 4th and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal wins it on your next possession.
The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. They'll hand it off. Oh, he's got open space. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This just takes an insane amount of belief from your head coach and your offensive line. You need a couple of first downs here to ice this football game. It's fourth down, and they're able to run the football to gain the first and keep their offense on the field. I got to tell you, that is such good play up front. They are so physical. Keep doing that. One more first down, and this thing's over.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got one more left to work with.
With one timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they can get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football, you get the first down, victory is yours.
Dogs enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win the game. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the Longhorns are going to use their third and final timeout. You can no longer stop the clock for the timeout.
And with no timeouts left for this defense, Chris, that's about going to do it. You hand it off one more time, and you secure the victory.
We have a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, and managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff,